Happy birthday, Taurus! Welcome to your May 2017 Triple Cross reading with me. I'm new to the YouTube community, but I'm very excited to read for you, Taurus, so let's begin with your reading. So down the center we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Queen of Swords. Crossing or supporting that, we have the King of Pentacles, and in this case, it's a supporting card. I will explain why I see that. So, you are currently feeling in a position of authority, Taurus, and that makes me very happy to see. You're being measured when it comes to finances and the things that you say. I say that because the Emperor he rules an empire. So you're coming from a very strong position already, coupled with these two cards, but there is something about waiting, being measured with your words and your finances. And why I don't think this is a crossing card, something that's blocking you, it's supporting this idea, is because here you are, the King of Pentacles. And because this is just a general reading. Okay, let's start that again. Starting again. Happy birthday, Taurus! Welcome to your May 2017 Triple Cross reading with me. I'm new to the YouTube community and I'm very excited to read for you, Taurus. So let's begin with your reading. Down the center, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Queen of Swords. Crossing or supporting that, we have the King of Pentacles. And I definitely think this is supporting this. I'll explain why in a second. We have a situation here where you're feeling very strong and in a position of authority. You're being measured when it comes to your finances and the things that you say, because the Queen of Swords is a very feminine energy, but she's the ultimate diplomat when it comes to words and thoughts. And the Seven here, in a way, is reminiscent of the Queen when it comes to being measured, because the Seven is a card of being patient, waiting, and not being rash with your actions. And because this is the Emperor, he rules an empire. So when you have these cards coupled with this one, and this is why I say this is not a block, this is a supporting card. Here you are Taurus, you're an earth sign, and this is you, definitely. You're looking to keep the stability that you have worked very hard for, and stability can come in the way of finances, but it can also come in the way of trust. So in a relationships, perhaps with this Queen of Swords, this air sign female, because this is a general reading, queens can also be men, so don't be thrown by that. This is Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra, sun, rising, and or moon sign. So I'll leave these guys over here. And in the root of the situation, or what's rocking the boat, I like to call it, you have a new perspective on what has been holding you back. So you're seeing this fresh new perspective mentally. You're having that mental clarity again. This reinforces what we're seeing in the present. This new perspective on taking swift action towards cutting out what is no longer serving you. The devil can come in many, many different ways. For some, it's addiction to a thing or a person or a habit. That could be from eating badly, smoking too much, not nourishing yourself, not exercising, not looking after yourself in any shape that the devil presents in your life. So sometimes it's just cutting out cigarettes, sometimes it's just eating better, and sometimes it is getting rid of the people that hold you back, and you're seeing that and you're moving towards that. So I'm happy to see that for you, Taurus. So in the past, we have, the Two of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So I'm getting the vibe of the Mercury in retrograde that is happening right now, and the Venus retrograde that we have thankfully just all survived. So with the Venus retrograde that just passed, there was a focus on contacting an old flame. Sometimes this is not about love. Sometimes this card is about friendship. And because of that Venus retrograde, perhaps there is a longing for the past, because the Four of Cups to me in this, when it, especially coupled with the two, it is a card of longing for someone, either a friend, a coworker that you hold in high esteem, or an ex-lover. So if this is not you, Taurus, this is a fire sign that might have had these feelings for you just recently. So you might have heard from them, you might have just run into them, or you have had thoughts about this person. Again, that could be your sun, the rising, or their moon sign. And what's crowning you during the month of May is the Death card, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so there's definitely a transition period, especially with the Judgment card here. The Judgment is starting things fresh. So for things to start afresh, something has to be left behind. So either it's a new attitude, of a new way of thinking, as I was saying, that's leaving you feeling in a better, happier place. So with this change of perspective that you have had, it now sees you with many possibilities that leave you feeling like you're happy and content. And you know what, Taurus, since it's your birthday, if you do celebrate it with candles for your birthday cake, you should wish upon something, because the Nine of Cups is wishes coming true, and in this sense it definitely can, leaving the old for something that has the potential to truly make you happy. So don't worry that it's a little bit of a dark card. When it's coupled with positive cards, it's not at all dark. So in the future, the near future, you have the Chariot, the Sun, and the Ace of Swords. All right, so I love that you have total clarity of mind, and like you feel like you have the reins of any situation that you're currently facing. You will have the reins of this situation. You're feeling strong and you're happy and positive in a position of great power. So victory is yours, Taurus. So congratulations on that. And now in the self, how you view yourself or the situation, the ego position, we have the Empress, and there you are. Because it's Venus ruled, I see it as Taurus, sometimes a Libra, and the Magician, and the Three of Wands. So this is so beautiful, Taurus. You're feeling creatively fulfilled When I see these two cards together, that's what that means to me. And like you have all of the tools at your disposal in order to succeed and feel great about yourself. It's your time to shine, so use this time wisely to push on all matters of creativity. Anything that you want to see grow, you got the tools for it, so go for it, Taurus. In your environment or external to you, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Wands, and the Hanged Man. So there's a seeing things from a new perspective, as I mentioned before, and that has turned the wheel in your favor when it comes to laying down the groundwork for future creative endeavors. So it's a change of perspective, getting the higher grounds on plans and future endeavors. This is good. Get things in your environment and in the main spread. Let's see what your hopes and fears are. Okay, definitely fears. We have the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Hierophant. So, you have a fear of being stuck in old conventions and being let down by any negative feedback that you might receive. This is, to me, clear as day. It's just fears. It's not actually happening. Whenever there is change, there's newness coming. There could be that sense that maybe things might not work in the way that you want, and keeping the status quo and feeling stuck in that. Don't let that happen to you, Taurus. You have exactly all that it takes with the Magician here, the Sun, the Chariot. You have some beautiful cards. And while you do have the Death card, it's just something starting afresh, especially leaving the Devil behind. So this is only a fear, nothing that's actually materializing. But let's wait and see. For the outcome, you have, oh wow, the Star card. You have the Seven of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So, you're being supported by the universe, Taurus. You should know that you have the higher grounds, and just shut down all the naysayers. Anybody that's telling you that you shouldn't do or you shouldn't act this way, you should keep with the status quo, don't listen to any of that. Simply be true to your vision. Don't close yourself off to this. Close yourself off to this, to the negativity, to being too much into your head. Just go for it. You have the higher ground, you have the vision, you have the inspiration. You've got this. So I'm very happy for you, especially now that it's your birthday time. So yeah, that's the end of your reading. If you'd like a personal reading with me, just like this one, please go to tripletarot.com. A triple cross reading is only $30, and I also have some other affordable offerings, so I would love to read for you. Do check out your rising and moon signs for more clarity at this time. I wish you a beautiful birthday month, Taurus. I'll talk to you in June. Bye-bye.